We're also going to be going live on YouTube shortly, so we'll have people joining in from there. Your name and your city, guys. My name is Aparna, and I'm joining from Bangalore, India. We've got people joining from across the world.
Yep. Please write your cities also.
Yes. Bhanupriya, thank you so much for your introduction. Hassan, thank you so much. Dio, Soumya, amazing, amazing. So people joining us from YouTube, also we are excited to have you. It's amazing to have you here for this session on ethical hacking. My name is Aparna and I am from Bangalore, India. Please leave your name and the city on the live chat on YouTube, and we're watching that and we'll be engaging with you on that. Okay, amazing. Ahmed from Sargodha, nice. Aman from Chandigarh, okay, amazing. People from different cities across the world. So good morning to people from the other side of the world. Segun from Nigeria, Ivory Coast, amazing. Ihsan from Kashmir. Sunil from Hyderabad has joined us on YouTube. Munich, Daniel, if I'm reading your name correctly, amazing. Yeah, like I said on the chat, just make sure you leave your name and the city. This is just to know you better. My name is Aparna. I'm going to be your host. We have our expert speaker, and I'm going to be introducing him shortly. I'm looking at the chat box. Ashish is from Bihar, joined us from YouTube. Ayu from Indonesia. Amazing to have all of you. Jasmine from Malaysia. Okay. That's a lot of introductions, a lot of enthusiasm that I can see today. Amazing. Vamsi, okay, Vaishnavi is from Sri Lanka. Great. South Sudan, Om from Delhi. Great. Okay, a lot of introductions. I'm not going to be able to take each of your names individually, but I'm really excited to have all of you here, and I'm really happy to see that you know, wanting to learn and take away something from this session. Okay, yes, people from YouTube as well, please put your name and the city on the chat box. Okay, we're still having some more people to join. We'll get started just in a bit. And today you're going to learn about the future of ethical hacking. Now, what kind of skills you need to develop, what kind of tools and techniques you need to be learning. And that's what you are going to be learning today. Okay. Yes, please keep those amazing introductions coming. We're going to be starting in a bit. Use the chat box. The Q&A box is exclusive just for questions, please. Just the chat box for interacting with us. The Q&A box is separate. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Favor from Nigeria. Yes, people on YouTube. Come on, bring on the energy. Yes. Eduardo from Los Angeles. Okay. Prakash from Prayagraj. Great. People asking me the link to the YouTube stream, just head to our YouTube channel, go to Simplilearn. The first live stream that you see, that's what's being streamed. Okay, amazing. I will need your introductions very quickly, everyone who's joined just now. My name is Aparna. I'm going to be your host for today, and you are going to learn all about ethical hacking today. We have our expert speaker, Ajit. I will be introducing him to you shortly. Okay. That's
Hi,
great.
Blessing. Nice name.
Blessing. Yes, that's a nice name. Okay, amazing. Just some ground rules before I get started. Okay, so if you have questions, use the Q&A box. I hope you understand that the Q&A box is different from the chat box. So if you put your question in the chat box, what happens is that we miss your questions because messages keep coming in, right? So put it on the Q&A box, and towards the end, our expert will be there with you to answer that. That's the first thing. The second thing is that the session is being recorded, and this is including for people who are joining us on YouTube. You will find the entire recording on either on YouTube, and we will also share a recording link to everyone who's joined us on Zoom. So let's say you missed something. Let's say something came up, there's a network issue. Do not worry. The session is being recorded. You will receive a recording link along with a certificate of attendance, which looks like this. Okay. Yeah, something like this. So you will receive this tomorrow on your email address with which you registered. So do not worry if you missed anything. And how will we collect your names? Towards the end. Yeah, towards the end, we'll ask your full name in a poll, and that's how we'll record your input, and then we'll send the certificate. Okay, so if you can give me a thumbs up, all of you, if you're clear with the instructions, with the ground rules, because I don't want you to be missing out on your session and also your questions. So make sure you put that on the Q&A box. You will find that. Yes. Okay. Amazing, Shekhar. Also, people on YouTube, if you've understood what I said, the ground rules are clear. Just a quick thumbs up. Yes. Because I'm ready to get started. Yeah. Amazing. Great. Great. Okay. Nice to see that excitement. Yeah.
One thing, Aparna, before we start.
Yes.
Guys, you will be getting a certificate. I have seen that during these webinars, people are getting impatient about the certificates. Look, certificates will definitely, you will get it, but you should be more focused on what we will be speaking in the webinar rather than the certificates. Certificate without knowledge is of no use. So please, we will not be looking at, you will get a certificate after you fill in the session and form. But during the session, we will not be taking any questions related to the certificate. This is a 1 hour time. Use the best out of it rather than wasting it on certificate, asking for it. That's what my request is.
Okay, amazing. So you heard the expert himself. So make sure that we'll reserve these questions towards the end. Like I said, we'll collect your names. Don't worry about the certificate, and also focus on learning. And that's an amazing advice. So this is the agenda for today. We've all introduced ourselves. I think we've set the tone for the session. Today's agenda is for you to understand all about ethical hacking, understanding the future of ethical hacking, and what kind of tools and techniques you need to learn to stay updated in this particular field. Okay, so we all know how ethical hacking is important. I mean, how cybersecurity as a field is important in everything that's becoming digital, right? So we're also going to be talking about how you can upskill through our CEH V12 certified ethical hacking course. And then we'll talk about how you can enroll. And then towards the end, we'll take your Q&A. Okay, so remember the ground rules. If there's a question, please put it on the Q&A box. Make sure your discussions are around what the speaker is talking about. Do not try to distract others, whether it's on YouTube and whether it's on Zoom. Okay, right? So with that said, I'm just going to introduce Simplilearn to all of you. Simplilearn is world's #1 online bootcamp, and we've touched more than 5 million careers worldwide, across more than 150 countries, and the proof is all of you guys who were there from all across the world, right? So we do that by empowering people with digital skills across these domains, cybersecurity being one of them. So we've got 40 plus global accreditations and 800 plus trainers for you to, for you to gain these skills and, make your career switches. Yeah, so that's just a little bit about Simplilearn, a bit about our expert, Ajit. So Ajit is proficient. He is an expert in cybersecurity. He's led cybersecurity teams, and he's implemented a lot of cybersecurity measures in the organizations for his clients that he's worked in. He's conducted a lot of security audits, and he's been helpful in identifying these risks, identifying possible breaches, and resolving them timely for his clients. So he is your go-to expert for cybersecurity. And Ajit, I would like you to introduce yourself to our learners, please.
Hi, everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of Simplilearn for this session. Okay, so in this session, we will be talking about why CH, what CH is all about. Definitely, you would be learning more about CH when you will be joining our course. My name is Ajit Wadhawan. I am based out of Delhi, India. but belongs to a central city of India, Jabalpur. This is where I born and brought up and did my education. Okay, I have around 20 years of experience in different fields of cybersecurity, security operations center, managed and headed a security operations center, worked in SOC for 12 years, worked on several cybersecurity testing projects. Since last 5 years, I have been working into audit and compliance field. And at the same time, I have around 20 years of experience in training also. So I am a trainer by choice, love training, training is my passion. And within a month, I would be moving fully into training to pursue my passions. I worked during my 20 long years, I worked in different fields, and I've already mentioned it. I did a lot of certifications, CISA, CISM, CISSP, CCSP, CRIS, okay, CISM, CompTIA Security Plus, many more. I'm holding around 20 plus certifications in cybersecurity, and it doesn't include my management certifications and other network security certifications. So this is just a brief about me. Okay, we will talk about it further when we talk about CH. Thank you, Aparna, for giving me a time.
Thank you. Thank you, Ajit. Just for Ajit and us to know you a little better, we would love to know what experience you carry, what kind of work experience you carry. It doesn't matter if you don't have cybersecurity background, so just let us know if you are currently studying or have experience between 3 to 5 years, less than 3 years, or more than 5 years. Okay, this is just for us to understand the audience better. And our expert, he will be able to help you understand what your next step should be better. Okay, so yes, I'm just going to be keeping this poll live for the next 30 seconds. Yeah, yes, please keep them coming. I would also, guys on YouTube, make sure you answer this poll as to how many years of experience you carry. Are you a student currently? Do you have less than 3 years, 3 to 5 years, or more than 5 years? Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much for your responses. Just a few more seconds. Please put it on the poll. Do not use the chat box to answer these questions. The poll questions should be restricted. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I am going to end the poll and also share the results so that everyone of you can see it. So a lot of you, 45% of you are students, and a few of you are, have some work experience. Most of you carry more than 5 years of experience as well. Okay, glad to know. Thank you so much for your inputs. Now let's jump right into the session. I'm going to leave the stage open for Ajit. Again, please do not distract the session. Make sure you listen carefully and put your questions on the Q&A box.
Okay.
Over to you, Ajit.
Thank you very much, Aparna. So this session is more about giving you an introduction to CH. Look, when we talk about, we all know that cybersecurity is one of the growing field in today's world, and it will continue to grow because this is all about protecting your infrastructure. Infrastructure will grow, new trends of infrastructure will come in, and so cybersecurity will grow along with it. The present example of that, you can see it with AI. AI has come in, okay, deepfakes has come in. So with the advent of AI and ML, as it is growing a lot, we felt a need to secure the AI. That's the companies, countries, organizations around the world are coming up ways to protect our organizations from AI-related attacks and any risk. So this field of cybersecurity will not, I would say, die its death any soon. So it will, till the time you have systems, you will be having security. You will be requiring security to protect it. So there are two versions of security. At a high level, if I talk about, let's go back only. There are two fields of cybersecurity at a higher level. One is offensive security and one is defensive security. When we talk about offensive security, which means that the people who attack the organization so that they can deliberately, companies hire hackers who attack the infrastructure, run attacks, perform penetration testings, with the help of which they can find out the weaknesses in their systems so that they can strengthen their defense of an organization. So offensive ethical hacking is one of the field under offensive security. So second one is defensive management security, where you have a defensive team like an army who is there to protect your your infrastructure from inside. So you need both type of a people. So in whichever field you go, you should be knowing both end of it. Like if I talk about me, I'm more into defensive management security. I'm a part of a team who is responsible for providing and preventing organization from attacks. But will I be a good security person? Will I be able to protect my organization from attacks if I'm not able to understand the psychology of an attacker? So I have also done my CH and I have also learned offensive security. So in the beginning of a career, I would say, in whichever field you are in, even if you are a 12th pass, means have not completed their graduation, you can definitely make your career into CH and even you can go for CH. I have been teaching my cybersecurity courses, a lot of cybersecurity courses. I've taken around 500 plus batches in last 12 years. So I have been teaching a lot of people. There are 12th pass, there are people who are just high school pass, there are people who are pursuing graduation. If they want to pursue, they can pursue. No problem with that. Around a week ago, I was talking with someone. The person was around, I was talking with someone, he was in Department of Defense. His son was just around 12 years old. He was making him learn the CH. So this answers to the lot of questions that I'm 12th pass, if I'm high school pass, I've not done any graduation. Yes, graduation is important, but you can pursue CH along with the graduation. That is no bar to it. But if you're a graduate, then definitely it's good. But there is no minimum qualification they are looking for as far as formal education is concerned. You can see there are people, there are hackers in the world who are 13 years old, 14 years old. So did they learn any formal education? No. So they have learned the things. So this is for you. Anyone who wants to make their career into IT and this one, they can go for it. There is no stop for it. So ethical hacking is basically involves intentional. Please go back, please, Aparna. So ethical hacking involves intentionally probing organization systems and networks to identify security vulnerabilities. As I told you, they are the people who are part of an offensive. They are the people who are the palm of an attack team. They're not actually attacked. They are hired by the people. They are hired by the organization to learn to find out attack, to find out weakness, vulnerabilities in a system before an attacker finds out and attacks it. So this is one of the growing field. Okay, the people who want to make their career into cybersecurity, especially freshers. So this certification will really help them in getting a good job in the industry. But again, merely certification is not important. Learning is also equally important. So how does it help? It ensures that any potential threat is addressed proactively by an organization. So these days, ethical hacking, when I talk to people hearing a lot about AIs and all, so these days, the tools which is being used for ethical hacking, they are using AI and machine learning for behavioral analysis and automation for vulnerability detection. So the tools which are coming in, they already have these features available. They are utilizing the new technologies like AML to detect and prevent it from threats. Let's go more further. Okay, so the future of ethical hacking, I would say when I talk about the systems will be more AI powered, which means that system should be able to learn the things. Like what is AI? Like we as a human being learn over the period of time, learn from our mistakes, learn from books. So is the case with AI. So we means with the help of this one, AI will help in getting the tools in getting the tools better developed, and this will help in preventing it from attacks in a better manner. But at the same time, this is a double-edged sword. If this is if this is making the job easier for you, so this will make the job easier for hacker also. Machine learning is a subset of your AI, which can analyze the different kinds of behavior patterns, improving threat accuracy with continuous monitoring. If you look at our previous tools, be it IPS, intrusion prevention system, be it firewalls, you define the rules and it can work according to the rules. It can't learn anything on its own. But with machine learning, it can learn, it not only depends upon the rules, but it can also learn things, if anything anomalous, if they detect. Similarly, AI and ML will help in the automations also. So this is, if you look at, although the CH version 12 is there since last 1 year, but definitely I would say within a year, Version 13 will also be coming in, but in version 12 also, they have included everything. I would say there are 20 domains in which they cover different parts of your cybersecurity. And it's not only about the theoretical, you will be learning about different tools, techniques that will be one of the best learning experience. Let's move further. Okay, go back, please. I think slide 10, we have missed it. Okay, yeah, please. Okay, so when we talk about growth, as I've already mentioned, that in the beginning of a career, okay, there are two types of jobs available. One is of a security analyst, threat hunting, and even the vulnerability assessment and penetration testing field. So ethical hacking is required in, and the knowledge of ethical hacking will help you in all the three jobs. So when I talk about the career growth, if you're a fresher or trying to look out for career into cybersecurity field, then I would suggest CH and CompTIA Security Plus as a certificate. As I've mentioned earlier also, this is one of the fastest growing careers in the cybersecurity, the offensive security, with job opportunities increasing gradually. It is estimated that by 2025, there will be 3.5 million unfilled security positions. Look, I have been in industry since last 20 years, working in cybersecurity industry since 2005. So whatever you're hearing it from the house now. Trust me, field is really growing, but there is a dearth of good professionals in the industry. What people do, they only do the certificates, they don't learn it. So learning is very, very important. So current shortage, there is a shortage of professionals. And why? Because people are more relying on certifications is important, but learning is equally important. So that's why these certifications, I believe in doing certifications a lot, because certifications will help in gaining knowledge in an organized manner, and you will become very punctual. Because without certificate, if you pick up a book, that book will be there with you for 3 years and you will not pick it up. I give you my experience. I purchased a GDPR book in 2018 till 2022 when I didn't started preparing for my certificate. I didn't complete the book. Within 2 months, I completed that book thrice. So go for certificates along with the knowledge, but don't only focus on certification. The 6 months you will be, because as a part of the course curriculum, you will be having the 6 months access to the lab. And during that 6 months, please do the practice and learn things as much as possible. Because I've been training people since long. I have seen a lot of people who have started as a fresher, who have done CH and VA ethical hacking course for Simplilearn, okay, and they got a job. It takes time. It will not be like that when you do a certification, people will come and, hey, you have done this, let's come and start doing a job for us. It takes time, but this is the right path, because first step is very, very important in that. Oh, okay, next slide, please. Okay.
Yes. So now that you've heard how ethical hacking is growing and evolving, we would like to ask you, what is exactly stopping you from becoming a cybersecurity expert? Another poll coming up very soon. So please answer the question here so that our expert can address your specific concern. Yes, please. And I'm going to keep this poll live for 1 minute as usual. Yes, on the poll, not on the chat. Yeah. And responses from everyone, please. Also, people on YouTube, let us know what is exactly stopping you from becoming a cybersecurity expert. Just answer whatever you feel is relevant. Just put that on the live chat. And on Zoom, if you're joining us on Zoom, just answer it on the poll. Another 30 seconds. I'm going to keep the poll live. Yeah. But please put it on the poll. It'll be great if you can answer the question on the poll, because that's how our expert will know about this audience even better and address your concerns on how to bridge that gap. Yes, because that's why we're all here. Yes, amazing. Okay, so I'm going to end the poll. This is what most of you said. So most of you, 49%, close to half of you said that you don't have the practical exposure you need to become a cybersecurity expert,
Okay. So
right?
just give me Aparna, and keep the poll open. Okay. So trust me, when you say I can't find a program with a fully comprehensive curriculum, when we look at a CH version 12 curriculum, there are 20 domains in which everything is covered in a very systematic manner. Okay. I don't have a practical exposure. So look, when you're starting something from the beginning, people don't have a practical exposure. It's like you have to start it from somewhere. Look, if you are going, try to understand this with the analogy. Suppose you are going, you are a hunter looking for target in a forest and you're going for hunting. Will you go without the bullets in your gun? No. You will have your bullets fully loaded, gun fully loaded. You will not load it when you see a target. Same thing is with here. Same thing is with your training and certificates also. You have to be prepared. Okay. You can't wait till the opportunity knocks you. Opportunity will not knock you unless you have things done. So even if you don't have a practical exposure, in 2005, when I started in security, I was not having a practical exposure. I started with certifications and have learned over the period of time. So that is what I suggest. It is difficult to learn from pre-recorded videos. We don't have a pre-recorded videos. We have a live virtual classes. Okay, at the same time, the recorded videos of the record live virtual classes is also available. And we have a flexible schedule. Okay, which means that my work schedule won't allow. Okay, we have a flexible schedule because the classes are mostly on weekends. And for CH, we do have classes on weekdays also. So you can pick it up accordingly. Okay,
Right.
so when we talk about UC, this is already mentioned here. Okay, so someone says that I don't have a comprehensive curriculum. So you can see it over here, there are 20 domains, which talks about cybersecurity, I mean, offensive security in detail. If you want to get your feet wet, I won't say it will only wet your feet, it will quench you with water, it will drench you in water if you do all these 20 modules properly. And I can't go into these 20 modules, but you can say it starts with introduction, then it will talk about footprinting and reconnaissance, which is kind of a first step. Then it will take you through different methods of scanning, enumeration, then it will help you in vulnerability analysis. They will talk about different tools, then how to hack your systems. Malware are the biggest problem these days. Sniffing, social engineering, you can see that a lot of attacks are going on which involves people try to trick you. It talk about that. Denial of service, session hijacking, it talks about technologies like IDS, fiber, honeypots, and how you can evade it as an hacker. It talks about web servers, hacking web applications, SQL injection attack, which is more related to DBMS. It talks about wireless, talks about mobiles, IoT, which is again latest threat these days, cloud computing, and even cryptography. So course curriculum, this is the answer to the first poll question in which was conducted just recently, that I don't find a comprehensive curriculum. I tell you, these 20 modules are world in itself. If you do it properly, I don't say, look, certifications can be done by doing the question answers by practice tests, but no, it's not a free course, mate. Okay, so if you really do this 20 modules properly, join our live courses, do all the labs, then no one can stop you from getting a good job. The skills covered, it talks about Trojan backdoors. What is Trojan? Okay, I tell you about it. Trojan is anything which looks useful, but it has malicious content inside it. Backdoors, countermeasures. It talks about advanced hacking concept. You have seen it will talk about cloud hacking, IoT hackings. It talks about web application that all comes under advanced concept. It talks about scanning. Talks about learning the skills related to log monitoring and all the real-time network packet analysis, which can really help you in doing your SOC job in a better manner. And definitely advanced log. If you look at the last 2 points, the real-time network packet capturing analysis and advanced log management, these and IDS forwards and honeypot, this can really understand this can really help you in a SOC job also. Someone asked me this question, and this is the answer to your question. Yes, CH can help you in a SOC job also. Look, there are two types of SOCs. One is a network security SOC where people manages firewall, IPS, IDS, and second one is your SIM SOC or threat hunting SOC where people manages the SIM, that is a monitoring tool, and do the threat hunting. So it will really help you in SIM SOC and the threat hunting and malware in the system. Let's move further. Okay, so different types of tools that you will learn here. Wireshark, Metasploit. Metasploit is like a Swiss knife for your ethical hacking. You will learn Backtrack. Backtrack is now old because you will learn Kali Linux, I would say, SQL Ninja, which is one of the tools for SQL injection, OWASP, MetroCap. These are just some of the new tools because there are 20 odd domains, 20 huge domains in which you will be learning about different tools as well as the conceptual stuff. So it is like it can prepare you both for SOC job, security analyst job, as well as for VAPT job, vulnerability assessment, penetration testing. Look, if you talk about the salaries here, okay, I can tell you from the Indian context, okay, I joined I joined my present company in 2012. I was an experienced guy. The people who used to join me as a fresher at that time in India, within 14 years of the within 12 years of career, every friend of mine is around 50 to 60 lakhs per annum in security. So this is about the Indian context, be it they are all into different fields of cybersecurity. Some of them are security project manager, some of that are senior managers, some of that are working in VAPT and testing, some of them are working in SOC and all that. Some of them are design and security. So I have covered, I've just with that, I've answered it, that growth is unlimited. Okay, it's just like you have to work hard and pick up the things. Because I believe in one thing, everyone, never follow the money, let the money follow you. And it is in this field, the companies, they do have bug bounty programs where they motivate people to find out the bugs in their application and you get a hefty prices for it. So you can work as a freelancer also, and you can work in a companies also. You can work independently also in these fields. Yes, that is the thing. For eligibility, I have already mentioned that even your 12th high school pass, or if you are pursuing graduation, although ideally it is being said that you should be graduate, but I won't say these things are not a showstopper because you should not stop with high school. You will definitely do graduation. I have been taking these classes since long, and I see people doing these courses along with pursuing their graduation. The sooner you start, the better it would be. And there is no look, programming is definitely required later on. But in the beginning, if you don't know programming, that won't be a showstopper. At least start with this thing. Go ahead, let's.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So that answers your question about eligibility, and I'm sure all of you have some insights to take away on how you can get started in this particular field, and all of them were, I'm sure, practical insights from his own experience, right? So, like he said, there's no eligibility requirement, or all that's basically required is a little bit of work experience, preferably in the IT space, and a bachelor's degree, right? So these are the companies that you could be potentially working for if you complete this course. And all of these are top names in the tech industry and also outside of the tech industry, right? Because the possibilities of cybersecurity, like he said, are limitless. So you could be working for any industry and still be securing their infrastructure, and you could be adding a lot of value anyway, right?
Okay, one thing I want to do is look, these are the big names. Definitely everyone is eyeing big name, but always believe in one thing. Learning should be given preference in the beginning. Yes, we all work for money, but as I tell you in the beginning, that never follow the money. Work, make yourself in such a way that money started following you. I know a lot of people, okay, even they have spent time, they have made yourself in such a way that yes, companies are after them to work. So please, in the beginning, yes, definitely if you get a good job, because companies, big companies are definitely very, very good. It's a brand, but you should, if you get a good opportunity, always give more preference to learning in the beginning.
Absolutely. That's absolutely correct. So let me just show you around how our LMS looks like. So like our expert mentioned, that you will have a lot of live sessions to learn from, and along with, of course, some recorded sessions, but most of it is going to be live learning along with labs and projects. So I'm going to be showing you around what your LMS will look like. Okay, so this, let's say I'm just going on to the main dashboard. Okay, you will be given this once you've enrolled and you have your own logins. You will be going on to this particular dashboard here.
So look, you have a self-learning available, okay, where you have a courseware available. At the same time, you have a live classes. Along with the live classes, it's 40 plus hours live classes. Plus, you have a recordings available, and you have a flexibility to do it on weekends or weekdays. Plus, there is, I think, 90 months or 90 days time in which you can, if there is a problem, you started the course and you're not able to complete it, then you can ask for an extension, or means there are another live classes going on where you can enroll. This is what I can say that. So course material and lab access is available for 6 months. Okay, make the best out of it when you do it.
Yes. So this is where you access these live classes. Some of the sessions that are already there here. These are virtual lessons that you can
So you go to
learn
this
from.
website here, that's aspen.eccouncil.org, and you log in.
Right. So I'm just going to show you around this, and this is where you unlock your course certificate. So this is available after you have completed the course and after you have understood and finished the CEH exam, right? So like I said, I'll just show you around this platform. Just a quick snippet of what the lesson looks like.
So you go to this website here, that's aspen.eccouncil.org, and you log in. I already have an account and username, so I'll log in. Okay, and here you can enable the 2 types of authentication code just for security purposes. So I will enter the code here.
So if you want, let's say want to take notes, you can do that here. You can label your note. You can also bookmark it for later reference, all of that. Okay, so this is what you get the moment you enroll into our CEH ethical hacking course. Okay, now you also have support tools. Let's say you have questions to ask, you had some doubt. You have our support team. There's 24/7 support available for people who, for people from across the world. Let's say you belong to a different time zone from India, you will still get 24/7 support. Okay, now that's just a little bit about what our LMS is and our course is. Now let's understand what our learners have gone on to become and how they've used this course as an opportunity to achieve success in their careers. Okay, so these are some reviews of our past learners, and this is what they have to say about this particular course. Okay, so you can find them on our course page as well. We will share the link with you shortly. Right. So with this said, with the amount of information that you will learn and the amount of skills that you will be learning to get ready to take on demanding and also some really sought after roles in the cybersecurity space, let me know if you would like to be interested in this particular course. This is a certificate that I was talking about. So while you understand and while you get time to absorb this information, what I would love to understand is, are you interested in enrolling in the CEH V12 ethical hacking course? So I've launched a poll. Kindly give a yes or a no. I'm going to be leaving the poll open for a while and also just going to show you around. Yes. So this is what you will exactly be getting out of the course. So along with learning ethical hacking concepts, methodologies, you will understand how you can mitigate and identify some vulnerabilities that our infrastructure has. You will understand how you can apply hacking techniques to improve organizational security. You will understand what are the different phases of ethical hacking, familiarity with the tools that are available. Okay, so you're also going to be getting a lot of hands-on learning with the help of this particular course.
Yeah, agreed. So
Yes.
it is more, look, CH version 12, although the exams will be more on a, not on a very track, means there will be questions, but yes, when we talk about the course, it includes not a theoretical course. It's more of a practical course because it includes lab as well as your theory. So it will kill two birds with one stone. It will help you in understanding the concepts, the complete methodology of hacking, right from the beginning, where you try to get information about the target till you hack it out and to try to maintain it up. It also helps you in learning about the vulnerability analysis tools, the penetration testing tools, help you in malware analysis, help you in log analysis, malware analysis, log analysis, monitoring the logs, which can help you in doing your job of a security operations center in a better manner. So this is one of the good course. And I would say in the beginners, if you talk about, if you're a fresher, I would suggest go for two courses together: offensive security, CH, defensive security, conscious security plus. It can really help you in getting a job as an entry level in the industry. But again, it will be so up to you, mate. So don't write all these things here. If whatever you want to add, up to you. So don't write. Means this is for question answers. Ask proper
Yeah,
question
please
answers.
keep your questions relevant
Yeah,
and also comments relevant to
because
what
we are
we
here, we are spending a time here. It is not for how much you relevant and all. Keep your
Yes.
questions relevant and maintain the
Yes.
decorum and discipline of the domain.
Correct. So we're all here to learn. There's no need to say how much you can afford. That's not even relevant to this particular discussion. So anyone who has a question, like I said in the beginning of the class, just to avoid these minor distractions, it's always better that you put your questions on the Q&A box and avoid any kind of distractions on the chat box. Okay?
I think it's free in life, Muni.
Yes. It's not a free course, so this is a paid course. This is how much you'll be paying. So the fee for people outside India and the US region is $1,950. Okay, and if you're living in India, it's 49,999.
And this include the voucher also. The 40 plus are classes, the lab, the book. No, I don't think, Nihar Joshi, up to you, because it include the voucher fees also, it include the book, it include the lab access.
Yes, correct. So our
So it's
next
not
cohort.
costly because I'm myself a professional. Okay, up to you what you think about. We can't say because this is a genuine thing which we are asking. Okay.
Okay, so the next cohort for the weekday class is starting tomorrow, 19th September, and the weekend class is starting on the 13th of October. So if you're interested, you will be contacted by our counselors, education counselors. They will be here with you answering
Yeah.
all the questions and apprehensions that you have. But let's say, meanwhile, you have a question, a specific question to ask that you couldn't get answered through, whatever we just said. You could send us an email at askus@simplilearn.net. And like I said, on the chat box, whether it is, about the course, whether it's about the session, please keep it relevant to what we just said. Okay. Yeah. So that's just a little bit about the details. Yes. So now let's just proceed and understand some questions. Ajit, a few more minutes to take, a lot of
Okay.
questions here on the
I will
Q&A.
answer it. I will try to answer a lot of questions. Okay,
Yes.
Johnny, I didn't get your question. Please, I don't get the part of certificate that we have to do, so you have to answer it in a more appropriate manner. No, Soumya, your answer is wrong because your question is wrong. AI will not replace cybersecurity. AI will help in cybersecurity. Nothing will replace cybersecurity. You will require cybersecurity to help. Okay, you will require cybersecurity to protect the AI-related environment. So nothing will replace cybersecurity. Okay, A level means you are talking about DOIC A level, Hassan.
I
I'm not.
don't think the question is complete. But just to summarize, someone had a question, I think a very fundamental question about what is the difference between
I
cybersecurity.
will cover that. I'm coming one by one, Aparna, on that.
Yes.
So, okay, Xiaomi is degree matter in this field. I told you that graduation is preferable. Graduation is always preferable in our life. Okay, means graduation should always be, but this is not a showstopper for not learning CH. So you can learn CH along with your graduation. So we have already said that it is required and preferable, but should not be a showstopper. It is not mandatory. Okay. So I'm not in class 12. Yes, definitely Musharraf. Okay, you are in class 12. If you should do CH, the better you start, the earlier you start, the more proficient and better you will become in the field. Yes, my suggestion to you is go ahead if you want to learn it. No one can stop you. Okay, follow that thing, follow your passion. You will get a job in cybersecurity. Okay, screen is empty. I can't. What's the difference between cybersecurity? Look, cybersecurity is about protecting data in a digital form. When I say digital form, data is stored on hard drive, USB drive, that like I'm talking to you, it is data in transit. So cybersecurity refers to the protection of a data in digital form. And ethical hacking is just one of the part of it. So you can protect your data by finding out the vulnerabilities and weaknesses. That is just a part of it. Okay. Okay, then having the CS certificate, does one have to go into technical role? Up to you. See, look, Khadija, I have already answered this in the beginning that I'm into defensive security, audit and compliance, not a technical role, but still have done CH because you should have a good knowledge of technology, even if you want to go for non-technical roles also. Because in today's competitive world, without technology, you can't survive. So even I have been in cybersecurity since 2006, but I still feeling some, I still feeling an for some time urge to learn more and more things. So I did my CH in 2020 and still I'm working into it. Okay, next one is about I'm a network SOC for can do switch. Yes, you can. Look, up to you, Banukbe, up to you. You can do cybersecurity. As I told you, if you're a fresher or 1 to 3 years of experience, my suggestion is if you want to move into cybersecurity, go for these two certifications, CH and CompShare Security Plus. That will help you out. And see, even if you do CCNA along with it, that will not cause any harm to you, except it will make your purse lighter by some dollars, okay, by some $100s, but it will be really helpful to you also because networks is a base of everything. Laptop required? Yes, I can say that the laptop or a desktop is required. Okay. If cryptography plays an important role, cryptography is one of the main. Cryptography helps you in protecting the data. So yes, hacking it is one of the field of cybersecurity. Can you suggest me any book related to join our course? I will tell you about that. What is the best diploma in cybersecurity versus CH version 10? I didn't get your question. Diploma means what kind of a diploma you're talking about? CH version 12 is one of its certification in its own way. It is one of the uniquely designed certification for offensive security. So comparison with other certificates, I won't see. If it is an offensive security certificate, then I can do comparisons, but with other, I don't see him so. Will human intelligence become redundant? No, sorry. I don't agree with that. I have also been learning AI and ML. No, because sometimes people do try to hype the things. Okay, why even still the AI, the chat GPT will not be able to come. Sometimes they give a very, very wrong answer. So it is more of a nothing can replace the human intelligence made, and we are the one who is making AI, correct? So no, that won't be. How is version version 12, 13? Definitely it will look, even I pick up version 9. I am having a version 9 videos. I'm listening to that. So I'm still finding it very, very useful in today's scenarios also. So every year, companies, every 2 years, here, the companies, they do come up with the new courses and all. Definitely there will be some more things. I haven't done a comparison of that. Definitely they will be focusing more on AI because when 20, still it is there, but they will be focusing more on AI-related attacks and threats. But as of now, I can't uh, answer this uh, with great confidence because I have not seen a CH version 13 syllabus. Okay, will you be teaching Pareto? I think it is Kali Linux. Okay, but a trainer will answer that because mainly the labs are around their Aspen labs, which is your CH proprietary labs. What is an answer you're looking for, so Soumya? You have to be very clear which diploma of cybersecurity you're talking about. How long is this program? It's a 40 plus 44-hour course, if I'm not wrong. Okay, is this course free? No. As I told you, nothing comes free in life. No, this is a paid course, which I've already mentioned by Aparna. How much is this course? The cost has already been provided to you. Okay. No, it's not a paid. is cryptography played an important role in hacking? Cryptography is one of the controls with the help of which you can protect your data from hackers. So definitely in this course, there are concepts related to hacking and there are tools to protect your data as well as the cryptography. Is learning, as I already mentioned, Sendela. Okay, so cybersecurity is a superset of it. Okay, is about protecting data in any form. So offensive security, defensive security, all becomes part of a cybersecurity. Managing, maintaining firewalls, IPS, IDS, hacking, cryptography are all parts of a cybersecurity, and ethical hacking via PT, they are just parts of it. So they are not, they are just a part of it. Again, Soumya, the same question as I mentioned you, which book, which certificate, which question you're talking about. What is the frequency of course? I think we run this course every 1.5 months, 2 months. Can this course be okay? I think yes. Once you complete your certification, you can put it in your syllabus. CH is certified, but no, it is by you will be getting a certification once you pass the exam. So there are two certificates that will get. One is when you complete the CH certification and the requirement requirement of Simplilearn, then that will be awarded by Simplilearn. But once you clear the examination, which is conducted by EC Council, you will get an EC Council certificate, which is valid across the world. Okay, is coding knowledge? Yep. In the beginning, when you are a beginner, no. But if you really wanted to be a good hacker, okay, you don't want it to be dependent only on the tools developed by other people, then definitely a coding knowledge. If you want to do well in offensive security and hacking, definitely JS, the coding knowledge is required, but nothing is impossible in the world. As I've already answered the army, programming important, but not at the CH level. But if you want to become a pro level hacker, where you want to write your own code, want to write your own code or design your own hacks, then definitely that will. What is the difference between ethical hacker and a penetration tester? No difference, because ethical hacker or a penetration tester, both they are the people who are working for the company to hack on behalf of the company to find out the weakness and vulnerabilities before a hacker finds it out. Okay. Then what is the best open source SIM tool? Up to you, mate. I'm not able to suggest that because there's more for that. But I'm interested. I'm learning cybersecurity. Again, I told you about ethical hacking is just a part of cybersecurity. Okay, it's a part of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity and ethical hacking are not separate. Cybersecurity is a superset of it, and ethical hacking is just one of the part of cybersecurity. Okay, I still need to go for CH version 12. Up to you, mate. I'm currently working in designing. Can I? Yeah. How many years of experience you have, Prakash? It depends upon that. You have to write your full answer, then only I can answer it. Can you suggest any book you can read your official book for CBK? That is, and CH version 13 is yet to be launched. I think it will be launched from 23rd of September 2024, and I think CH version 12 is still valid for another 6 to 8 months. So no worries about that. Python is a language which you should learn for programming because that is a go-to language these course. Can I start the course even I don't have any knowledge in the course? I think you can start it, but it's better to learn networks and TCP/IP before you enroll. Once you enroll it, start learning networking and TCP/IP, TCP/IP and OSI and all that. Start learning networking and some basic knowledge about IT. That is important for it. Okay, I think I have answered all the questions. If anyone have any other further questions, I've not looked into the chat, to be very honest. I've only looked at the question answers which were mentioned in the Q&A.
I think we have answered pretty much, all questions that we received on the chat. People have addressed or put that in the Q&A box because we were prompting them to do it. I think the last question that was remaining is that he has only 3 months experience in designing, the one who said that.
Okay, so you have 3 months experience in designing. Yep, you can go for it, but I suggest, look, as a beginner, you can go for it. But my suggestion is that when you are about to enroll in CH, learn a little bit about networking. Okay, listen, because these days on Udemy, a lot of videos are available. Learn about networking because that is necessary. And yes, with 3 months of experience in designing, you can go for that. No worries. And Chiranjit, what's your question? You can rewrite it, please. Okay. Pradhan Chiranjit, what's your question?
Maybe we can wait for him to put his question. Someone, I think Musharraf, I think Ajit has answered his question to you, saying,
Look, Musharraf, I tell you that even you are in 12th class, go for CH, Commercial Security Plus, and that is the thing you should do it and hone your skills in cyber in penetration testings, and means the courseware. Do your courseware properly. Okay, do Commercial Security Plus, and become a pro in the CH. That is what you should do during your graduation. You will yourself, when you do CH and Commercial Security Plus, and when you learn CH, you will yourself find out your roadmap for you. I'm available on LinkedIn by my name, Ajit Wadhawan. If you want to have, and you can follow Simplilearn, and if you have any questions left, as Aparna have mentioned, that you can, okay, email them also, we can answer you. And even I'm available on LinkedIn by the same name, Ajit Wadhawan. Okay, you can contact me also. Okay, so this is, I think, any further questions? Okay, without a degree in it, look, I tell you one thing. Okay, if you're a pro, okay, that is the thing. Be it like no one, then definitely you can get a job. But main thing is that I suggest graduation is required. Go for it. There is no substitute to the graduation. You can get an intern job, but most miss problem thing is that, do you have that level of knowledge? That person will not hire a graduate, not you. If you have, then market always pays for the skills. If you have it, then definitely you can get it. That is my answer to you.
okay, so that brings us, I think, to the end of the Q&A. Very insightful session. Definitely a lot to take away from all that, our speaker said. Please keep in mind, I mean, just to summarize your thoughts, Ajit, I was listening to you keenly and trying to understand and summarize, in my own words. So, of course, the CEH certification is a credential that you can earn, but the amount of learning that you get out of this certification, or the interest that you show towards learning, is it's not going to be matchable with anything. So make sure you take the effort to learn, make that extra move to just know what's happening around in the industry, connect with some experts, and like our expert said, you can also connect with him and understand what he's done across in his a span of 2 decades. So maybe just try do a lot more than just earning a certification, and then that's when the right opportunities will come to you. Okay, so do not consider this certification as a shortcut. Try to use this as an opportunity to genuinely upskill in cybersecurity and take up a career thereafter. Right. So did I summarize it correctly, Ajit?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Ajit, for your time. It was wonderful listening to you and understanding about ethical hacking. If you liked our session, definitely please rate us. So I'm just going to launch a very quick poll that will help us understand how we fared. Okay, so here you go. Just give us a quick rating. If you liked our session, give us a 5. If you found it was excellent, give us a 5 or a 4, whatever. So just whatever you feel like. Just make sure you give us a rating here. And let's say you want to understand about the course more, you can scan this QR code and you will be directed to the CH ethical hacking page. Okay, so that's where you'll get all the course details. All that we mentioned here is also available on the course page. So make sure you go through that. And if you're interested, you could just express interest on the course page as well, and we will have someone contact you. Okay, so yes, great to see that you all liked the session. Amazing. So quickly, let's get this rolling. Give us a rating. Also, people on YouTube, let us know if you liked the session. Maybe use a thumbs up and tell us if you liked it. Yeah, just 10 more seconds and I will be done with the poll. Hang on for a bit more while we need to correct your names as well for the certificate. Yes. So that poll is also coming up very, very soon. Please make sure you don't use a chat box anymore. We're going to be closing the chat box now, because if you give your name there, it's not going to be recorded. Yes. Okay. So that's about it. I'm just going to end the poll here for rating. And here is where you can answer with your full names. Just enter your full name with the correct spelling and you will receive an e-certificate. Okay. So just to recall what our expert said, do not try and just get the certificate. I hope you also took away learnings that you can apply in your career later on. Okay. Yes. Great. Great. You will receive a recording on the same email that you registered along with this certificate. And let's say you have some more questions, make sure to reach out on askus@simplylearn.net. It could be related to the course. It could be related to what we spoke today. It could be anything that's specific. Okay. And today our expert has taken the effort to answer almost every question that we received. So I think that does not have any room for questions related to ethical hacking as such, but if it's related to the course, just reach out to us. Yeah, correct.
So Aparna, I am leaving. I think.
Yes, Ajit, thank you so much for your time. Yes, thank you so much.
Bye. Thanks all everyone. Thanks for joining. Give us another opportunity. Bye.
Yes, bye-bye, Ajit. Okay, amazing. Just like 10 more of you to give me your name, and then we'll be done with the session. It was wonderful hosting this session for you. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a lot from it, and I hope you can take away all of these learnings. Okay, great. That's it then. You will be receiving your certificates. I've ended the poll that is going to ask us your full name. This is how your certificate is going to look like. Okay, so you can also share it on LinkedIn and tag us. Tag Simplylearn or tag the expert speaker. Remember that the poll is closed now. The chat window is also closed. It was amazing bringing you this session, guys. I will see you in another webinar. Make sure to follow us on YouTube and our social media channels. Bye-bye. Have a good day.